Yeah. Here we go. I remember back when I was young and clever and no one knew my name.
Time for your reading. Get ready by typing the words, I understand. Choose your card from the image on the box. Comment, I understand, and Moonology messages, for example.
I got a feeling that there's something that I'm needing, got a target in my hand.
Let me see it on my sights.
I can take it, yes, I'm never gonna leave it, cause I'm harder than the game. Legends, we were all born to be legends. Just a matter of your dreams. Legends, we were all born to be legendary.
Testing, testing. Hello. You should be able to hear me now. Oh, musical soul. You're lucky you didn't get to see my first reading. You got tough love. You really did get tough love. So, musical soul, I'm going to ask you for your reading a question. Musical soul, what have you been doing to move towards your spiritual awakening? What exactly are you doing? Are you counting your blessings at night and all through the day? Are you forgiving yourself and others? Are you loving yourself and others? Are you taking the lessons and leaving the hurt behind in your past? Are you not thinking about the past at all? What are you doing? Are you meditating all the time? Are you trying to get angel questions and look for fairies? Are you doing the work? Or are you just sitting around on your ass saying, when will my spiritual gifts come? Because you look like you're after a present. And I've got to say, you got to work for it. It's not a present. It's not a gift. You don't get gifted something. Grotty, you're out. Get out. What are you doing? Are you doing all of those things that I said? All of them? Because you have to do all of them. All at once. You have to be doing them all. You want to get through your spiritual awakening, you got to do the work. No, I didn't talk for 3 months. I just sat there and thought for 3 months until you've gone through a period of no talking for months at a time. That's when I say you're doing the work. Because you're not doing the work. Are you meditating every single day? How many times a day? I meditate at least 3 times a day. When do you count your blessings? Do you say 11 compliments for yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Because by now you should be realizing that belief is a superpower and everything you believe is true. So you should be starting to believe everything. You shouldn't be asking me what your spiritual gifts are. That means you're not doing the work because you're not far enough along. Okay, we've got past life card for you. True love. We've got unrequited love, love of convenience, star-crossed lovers. So your identity was a friend. You were in the American Civil War era. Passive conformity was the lesson you were learning. So I hope you're not passively conforming right now in this lifetime. Torture was your death. In underground civilization was the location. And psychological or verbal abuse was the trauma that you had, but obviously you were tortured. You were in a cult. And your love was just a companionship. It wasn't sexual or romantic. It was a companionship. So you might be looking for that companionship now and mistaking that for love. So, musical soul, if you just start doing all the things, 11 compliments for yourself, counting your blessings tonight. How many blessings are you up to? You should be up to about 20 or 30 blessings that you're saying every single day. And if you're not up to 30 blessings, because you've got to count, I said to you, put down 3 blessings and then add one every day and count your blessings every day. And you do not do that. So do it. And then your spiritual gifts will come to you. The reason you're asking what your spiritual gifts are is because none of them are coming to you because you're not doing the work. Okay. Jyoti. No, Jyoti's gone because I kicked Jyoti out. Fuck Jyoti. Rude bastard. So that means we've got Alana Rani, simple guitar loving Alana Rani who would like to learn how to meditate. It's not easy to quiet your mind, I've got to say. I had to go through the awakening, and when I stopped thinking about the past so much and stopped worrying about a future that is not even written anymore, Alana Rani, then meditating became a lot easier. It's hard to meditate when you've got things rushing around in your head. So, Alana Rani, let me just get you to understand for me. And we got Irene Vargas, Jyoti's out, Lily and Rippendeep. Thanks for being patient with me. Sorry, I was stuffing around with my microphone, so I didn't plug it in properly. But I got it. Thanks for understanding, Alana Rani. What kind of a read are we doing, darling? Okay. I knew which one you meant. I love these cards. I love the pictures on them. They're always so positive. I'll give you a few. Okay, we've got I trust my gifts. You need to trust the gifts that you have, the gifts that are developing and the gifts that will be developed by coming here for daily reads. If you do the stuff, if you do the work, then you'll become psychic. You'll have your psychic gifts. You'll be able to, I don't know, start being your superhero, your own superhero. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. So honor that anger and honor that frustration, but don't act on it and use it in a positive way. I'm supported on my path. You're very supported. I'm here to support you. And God, the angels, whoever you believe in, your guardians, passed away loved ones, they're here to support you. And by the way, everyone, Alana Rani is on Twitch. She's got a music and art channel. If any of the YouTube people, you guys are crazy if you don't go over to Twitch. Go and check out Alana Rani on Twitch. She does music and art. Okay. Alana Rani, let's get a past life card for you. Identity of the lover. In the World War age, lesson was becoming more natural. So you better be a natural person. Don't be a fake ass. Don't be a faker. You died in miscarriage or at a birth. In a lost civilization, the trauma you lived was oppression. And like today, being a woman, you're also living that trauma of oppression. Your face was fanatical, and you were a spinster. So you weren't married, you weren't in a relationship. So that's why you probably crave love. Your past life directly affects your current life. So that's just one of your past lives, Alana Rani. Far out, wow. I like it when you people say wow. Okay, thank you, Alana Rani. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, Amy Vargas. Amy Vargas? Or did I just push two people across? You're welcome. Yeah, I did. Lily. Sorry, Lily. You're after Amy Vargas. Looking deep and then Janice Cap. Hi, Janice. Thanks for liking. Amy Vargas. Hi, how you going? Can you just I understand for me? Just type the words I understand. And then tell me what kind of a read you want after that. Amy Vargas. If you just type the words I understand. Thanks. And what kind of a read do you want? General. No problem. We've got the Hangman. Feeling trapped, confined, self-limiting, uncertainty, lack of direction, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting, lack of direction, perspective, contemplation. So we've got delays, first of all. Delays, you might be feeling trapped or confined, but it's a self-limiting thing. You only feel that way because you put yourself in that situation. There might be some uncertainty or lack of direction. You might need a release. You might be letting go of something, or you could be sacrificing something. Waiting. You could have a lack of direction or perspective. And it could be a time of contemplation where you just think about something. Yes, that's how you feel. The delays won't last for long, don't worry. Things will start up. Everything goes in a cycle. Jody, you can get out. If you're the same Jody that I've already kicked out, I'm going to kick you out again. Okay. I'm a Vargas. Your past life card. Your identity was a father in the late Middle Ages. The lesson was peace. Death was old age. And location was India. Your trauma was a witness or a bystander. So you stood there while things were happening to people and you just let it happen. Your faith was a secret faith and you were LGBT, so you were gay. And it was secret then because they would have killed you. So imagine the kind of life you lived where you couldn't even be your own self. So I'm a Virgo. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay. Jyoti and Tien, you need to join my 2 join. Let me just see the picture of the other Jyoti that I just kicked out. No, I can't see it. It's gone when I kicked them out. Hang on, what's the list say? Okay. Watching Mayak. You need to exclamation join, it needs to be at the front, TN. Okay, Lily, are you there? Lily. I'm just going to kick you guys out that don't join my list and keep saying shit at me. Don't talk to me until you're on my queue. Wait your turn. So rude sometimes. It's not your turn, so don't talk unless you're having a conversation with someone in here. And you're not talking to me, you're talking at me. It's fucking rude. Lily, are you there? Okay, we're going to move on from Lily. Rivendell, you're next. Then we've got Janice, and then no one else is on the list, so no one else gets a reading after Janice. At this stage, anyone, Jyoti or TN, that are in the room, you need to jump on the queue. And Rivendell, couldn't just understand for me. I know you probably did it before, but just humour me. Oh, there it is at the end. I see it. What is coming towards you? Tricked me by putting it at the end. Okay. So the card says Queen of Cups, mature emotional female, security, femininity, loving, warmth, sensitivity, kindness, happiness, intuition, romance, loyal, faithful, shy, easily wounded, pretty, beauty, daydreamer, psychic. So this card, when I get this card, I always say you're going to fall in love. This queen is falling in love with that cup. An emotional female is coming into your life. Or maybe you're falling in love with someone. Someone shy and easily wounded, so be careful. They're pretty and they're a daydreamer. They could be quite psychic and quite sensitive, but they're very kind. They offer you security and the kind of loving that you can't get because this is unconditional love that you're getting. So I feel like you're getting unconditional love of a female person. For magic, illusions, Wiccan, sorcerer or sorceress, alchemist, you were into magic when in your past life. Your identity was a grandparent in the Crusades and Inquisition. Your lesson to learn was power, the use and abuse of it. You died of hypothermia in Oceania and loss of status or reputation because you had a love affair, which is very frowned on, and you lost your status or reputation because of it. You had a mystical faith. Yeah, as I said, a love affair. A forbidden love affair, Brittany. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Dennis, you're up next, Janice. Thanks, Brittany. You understand? Thanks for that. Is JP interested in me in a romantic way? Is JP interested in a romantic way? Pendulum says yes. And let me give you a love card for your oracle instead of the past life card. Okay. We've got rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So you might need to rekindle something. If you like this love, you might have already met them. Thank you, Janice. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Now, who's in the room? Who's not on my list? Who's waiting for a reading? I don't understand what you need help with. Exclamation join. It's not hard, guys. It's not a test, but if it was a test, you would be failing. So you want to know how you're doing? If you can't pass the test of getting on the queue, you're failing badly. You need to do better immediately. Following simple instructions should be easy. I know we've got a language barrier, but if you can't speak English well enough, you can't have a reading. And that's what the test is for. Exclamation join, no space. Did I tell you to put a space there? I just said exclamation join, all one word, all one word. Try again. Exclamation join. Come on, you can do it. Everyone has to go on my queue to get a reading. That's how I keep track of what's going on. No space. Why are you putting a space there? Does that look the same as what I wrote? No, it's not the same. Why can't you write it the same? It's not hard. PN, last chance. I just don't want to read for you if you can't work this out. Like, you're just too stupid to get a read then, if you can't work this out. Like, I know I'm giving it to you, but god damn it, this is easy. Daria, how you doing? You jumped in ahead of TN, who I'm seriously considering kicking out because they can't understand. Daria, thanks for understanding. What kind of a read do you want, my darling? Hello, they're my good boys. Daria, what kind of a read do you want, darling? Do you want a love read, a general read? Do you want guidance from your guides, guidance from passed away loved ones, guidance from the angels, guidance from God knows who? Want to know, should I casually reach out for F or wait for him to do so? I'll wait until I do this to give advice. Love, love, love. Thanks. Okay. Should Daria reach out to F? No. Should she wait? Yes. And the first thing that popped into my head that I was going to say, and I thought I'll wait until I do the read first, just to make sure. Guys like to do the chasing. They like to think that you guys, like, they're in charge and they're like some big hustler or some shit like that, like a player. They like to think they're a player, right? So you've got to let them think they're doing the chasing. You just got to literally turn up. That's all you got to do. Don't try to be casually dropping shit into the conversation. Just talk to him like a normal person. Don't be like, as soon as you have an ulterior motive, he'll pick up on that. So just be yourself and do what feels right at the time, okay? Don't plan anything. The problem is you're planning things, which is why he's probably being a bit strange with you. Okay, let's get to a love oracle. Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. Now's the time to share your dreams with him and see if they align together, because you've got to make sure if you're a good match before you get together instead of getting together with someone who's a bad match. So make sure you share your dreams with him and just talk to him like a normal person. You know, don't have that dream about you and him living happily ever after. What's your other dreams? What other dreams do you have that you can talk about that aren't romantic? You must have other dreams. Thank you, Daria. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another 3 daily read. You were very quiet. Thanks for joining the 2 p.m. You're up next. You understood. I saw that. What do you want for your reading? What is coming towards you in March? What's coming towards you in Mars? A lot of red dust. What do you mean in Mars? Do you mean March? Mars is a planet. Here. It doesn't really know. March. Okay. We don't call it that. Delays. Waiting around. Hanging around. We've got hanged man. You might be feeling trapped and confined, but you might be feeling uncertainty and a lack of direction. You need a release. You might be letting go. You might be sacrificing something. You might be waiting. You might have a lack of direction and perspective. It's time for contemplation, and this attitude is self-limiting. You will put yourself in this situation, and you are making yourself do all this. So stop doing it. Start counting your blessings and worry about right now instead of the future, and don't worry about the past either, because you can't go and change it. Just accept it and move on. Take the lessons and the blessings and leave everything else behind. So you basically are just waiting around, hanging around, being bored because you're like, oh, there's nothing to do, I'm bored. And that's what you're doing in March. So get off your ass and go and do something. Your past life card was a wife. In the late modern age, lesson is walking the middle path. You died in childbirth in the Middle East, and your trauma was material loss. So you lost all your belongings. Your philosophical faith, and you were a widow or a widower. You suffered the loss of your partner. Okay, thank you, TM. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. No one else is on the queue. If anyone else would like a reading, Anishi. Hey, I'll get to you. I'll just play a quick video. Hey, Anshi, how you going? You're welcome. Do you want to just type the words I understand for me? Thanks for understanding. What kind of a read do you want, darling? Hi, Real Face. Thanks. Jump on the queue, Real Face. Anshi, what are you doing? What kind of a read are we doing? Hi, Julian. I'll add you manually to the list. I don't have Twitch on over there. Current feelings of a tender. Well, that took you ages to write. What were you doing? Finger up your ass? Okay. Current feelings of her tender. Actually, I'm going to do it in cards. Okay. We got heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you were close. See, current feelings, you make his heartbeat faster when you're close. And that's enough. That's how he feels. He might not love you yet, but you make his heartbeat faster. Just remember, it takes a long time to fall in love. If you fall in love in 5 seconds, you don't even know the person. Shreya, how you going? Thanks for joining the queue. Let's give you a past life card. Anchi. So we got Wild West, Cowboy, Settler, Indigenous person, Other. Your identity was a lover in the World War age. Your lesson was becoming more natural. You miscarried or died at birth. Lost civilization was the location. Oppression, you were oppressed. And your fanatical faith, and you were a spinster, so you weren't married. Unwed. Thank you, Anchi. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Julian, you're up next. Julian. Real face. Real face, you didn't get on the list. You needed to be on the queue, Real face. I nearly lost you. Real face, exclamation join, jump on my queue. I've got to do Julian next. Hey, Julian. Do you want to just type the words I understand for me? Real face, you need to get on the queue. Exclamation join. That's how you get a reading. You're not on the queue yet. What was super intimate? Thanks for understanding. Can I ask about a dream I woke up from? Yeah, of course. It doesn't matter if it's intimate. I've got autism, so I don't get embarrassed. We just don't have the embarrassment chip. You can talk to me about anything. Girl that was in your dream. Yeah. What about it? Was it a weird dream? Yeah, you used to be super close friends. Julian, why don't you write the story? I'm going to move on to the next person. I'm going to come back to you. So, Julian, write the story about the dream and tell me what's going on, okay? You keep writing. So, next up, we've got Shreya. Shreya, are you there? After that, we've got Real Face. I just accidentally clicked you across, Real Face. Shreya. Shreya understands. Okay. Etiquette feelings for Shreya. Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Okay. Look. You asked me what feelings he's got. He's got no feelings. No feelings came up. What we've got instead is be receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. And what fate has planned for you is not etiquette. Let's get you an oracle. So we're doing past life cards. So we've got Truth Seeker, questioning of authority, spiritual questioning, investigation, spying. So you were a wife in the late modern age walking the middle path was your lesson. So not being understanding that you're not good and you're not evil, you just walking the middle path. Childbirth was death in the Middle East, and material loss was the trauma. Philosophical faith, and you're a widow or widower, so you know what it's like to lose someone. Okay, Sheree, that was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, let's go back to Julian. So, Julian, we used to be super close friends, but she liked me in the dream. And where's the rest, Julian? You didn't write the rest for me. I was expecting just to do a Shreya quickly and come back to have your story written there. So what are you going on about, darling? Jeez. No one's listening to me. I might end this because I don't think anyone's listening. What's the point in talking if no one listens? Suresh, how you doing? Hi, Dimple Aurora. Julian, are you there? I don't have time to sit there and read it. You've got to write it out. So, Julian, where's the rest of the comments? I gave you some time to write down the rest of your dream so we could get somewhere. Now I'm sitting here again and you didn't. Look, I read out all that was there, mate. Look, but the girl that was in my dream, we used to be super close friends, but she very much liked me in the dream. And that's all you wrote. And what? You like someone who you want to like you. It's very simple. There's no question. There's no... Oh, here we go. I'm freaking out here. Up to her, and I just wanted to be super close to her and have our bodies touch. And when our bodies did, it was like feeling real, super real. It was supposed to be like that. That she's hiding from someone else, another guy. But she didn't. Yeah, keep going. Even though she had a boyfriend, it didn't feel wrong. Yeah, okay. She didn't care. Yeah, okay. So you liked someone, you wanted to touch their body, and it felt super real, almost like it was supposed to be like that, like you were meant to be together or something. But she was hiding from another guy. Hey, Sagar. It wasn't like I liked it at first. My feelings started to get stronger as the night went on. Come on, Julian. In the dream, of course. Yeah. Your subconscious is probably telling you that, you know, there are other options that you need to consider. What's your question, Julian? There was other girls that showed up in a dream, that kind of seemed to throw us off. It's your subconscious, so have a think about it. Like, was she your like soulmate, your perfect one? Like you felt like you were complete, you were real, super real. Look, Julian, okay, number one, you are asleep and you are dreaming this world, right? You're in a coma or something, right? So when you go and have a dream, that's your subconscious telling you that something is going on. So first of all, you've got people that are liking you. So you're telling yourself that you're likable, that there is someone out there for you and that you're not going to be alone. And that's what your subconscious is telling you by this dream. That feeling of safeness, that's the feeling you get when you truly understand God, I think. I don't understand God, so yeah, I don't think it's about you wanting to be in a relationship with this particular girl. I think she represents just in general that your subconscious is telling you that you are likable, and she might have some sort of specific thing that she relates to, some memory that she relates to that you need to remember. So that's why she's in the dream in particular. Something she might have said to you in an offhand way, or something that's bothered you about her, or something that excited you about her, something that caught your interest about her. Julian? Okay. So I've answered your questions. It's more about your subconscious and how you feel about yourself. And that dream's just telling you that you are likable. Because other people were falling, and then you were like, no, I'm going to be faithful to this one person. And you found yourself to be a better person than you probably thought you were. Like you're thinking about the dream in the literal sense, like, oh, what if I like this person? But you've got to think of it, it's your subconscious's way of telling you you're doing a good job. So we've got obstacles. Look for a way around the obstacles to find happiness. We've got some obstacles coming up. There's always ways around the obstacles. It's just thinking outside of the box that's most important there. Thank you, Julian. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Next up, who have we got? Real Face. Real Face, are you there? How's Real Face? The dreams are always about you, Julian. They're not about other people. It's the one place that you are selfish when you dream. Okay, Real Face, you are next. Do you want to just understand for me and tell me what kind of a read you want? Yes, you are here. Real face, I understand for me. And play quick video. I need a drink, guys. I need a drink. Alright, that's better. I'm back. I need that drink. Okay, real face understands. What's this moon bringing for you? You got some moon action. So let's use the Moonology Oracle cards. Let's put them in your face. Hi, Dimple. Not too long. You got Suresh next. Then Dimple. Then Timu. Then Sagar. If you need to leave the queue, exclamation leave. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo energy. $52. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you? Where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves eating, clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these into your routine now. However you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to talk less about what someone else can do for you and think about more about what you can do for others. Pay attention to the details if you want success. Let's give you an oracle. We're doing past life cards today. Okay, we got your identity was a husband. In the early modern age, your lesson to them was gluttony. So I hope you learned gluttony. You're not gluttonous now. You died of dementia in Africa, and the trauma was abandonment. Faith was aesthetic. I don't know what that is. And you had an obsessive love, so make sure you're not being obsessed by love and by your lovers. You might be reliving that over in this life and becoming obsessed rather than falling in love. Real face. Thank you. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Suresh, are you around? Suresh, Sam Tarot. Next up, we got Dimple, Tinu, and Sagar. But right now, we got Sam Tarot, Suresh. I'm just trying. Suresh, you need to put your comment again. I understand. So, Suresh, do you understand? Please type the words I understand and then tell me what kind of read you want. I honestly can't find it. It's too far away. If you don't want to write it, that's all right. You don't have to have a reading. So, please type that you understand and what kind of a reading you want. Because I'm not going through 20 minutes of chat. Thank you. Thanks for understanding. What kind of a read do you want, darling? You don't need to write I am Suresh. I already know that. Suresh, what are you doing? Suresh, what's your question? Come on. This is ridiculous. Okay, I've just had to go. Suresh, this is the last reading you're getting off me. I'm kicking you out. Do you know why? Because you made me go and search for your question instead of writing it again, and you wasted my time. And I fucking hate time wasters. Too late now. I'm still kicking you out. Will I and Dr. Selman reconcile? Will Suresh and Dr. Selman reconcile? The pendulum says yes. I didn't add in a couple of months because it might take longer than a couple of months. I don't like your tone and I'm kicking you out. Thank you. Don't come back. Okay, Dimple. Dimple, you're next. Sorry, it's not a popularity game, and if it was, I wouldn't play it. So, Dimple, you need to I understand for me. Try not to time waste, please. I'm sorry I've time wasted you, but thanks for understanding. Let's go. You want to sell your house. When will my house be sold? Will Dimple sell a house in February? March? April? In the next 6 months? In the next year? You will sell it in the next year, but it's not in the next 6 months. Let's get your oracle. Thanks for joining me, Q Rose. So we've got your identity was a friend. In the American Civil War era, your passive conformity was your lesson. So I hope you're not passively conforming right now. Just be yourself. You were tortured to death. And the underground civilization was the location. And psychological or verbal abuse was your trauma, but because you were in a cult. And you had a companionship love. So it wasn't a romantic love and it wasn't a sexual love. It was a companionship love, which is the sort of love I think everyone should be looking for now. Thank you, Dimple. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, let me just go to the bottom. Far out. I'm up the top because of fucking Suresh. How you doing, Kellen? Let me just get down to the bottom. Hey, Cunning Linguistics. Thanks for hitting the like. Okay, I'll manually put you on the queue, Zillions. Okay. Next up, we've got Tinu. Tinu? Hi, Serenity. You're after Zillions. Tinu. Is Tinu in the room? Okay, Tinu. Last call for Tinu. Next up, we've got Sagar. Sagar, are you in the room? Oh, Tinu, you just came in time. No, not yet, Zillion Killen. There's a couple in front of you, so I'll put your name up on the screen when it's your go, okay? Tinu, do you want to just I understand for me? Tinu, do you want to just I understand for me? Okay, which one should we use for messages from the divine? Yeah. Thanks for understanding. Okay, let's go. Let's get you a card. Learning. You are learning many things at the moment that may not be positive. You are in an energy of intense learning and great positive evolution. You need to learn new things. You also have many abilities and skills dormant inside you. This is powerful in you. I know you are in doubt right now. You may wonder if you're taking the right path, or learning new things, or making important changes related to your new capabilities. If you make the choice by and for yourself, it will always be a good choice because it is your own. Be daring and be confident in yourself. I'm sending you many signs to help you trust what you feel deep inside. Instead of listening to other people's frameworks of reference, you are taking a unique path that will be fabulous and bring you many new things. It will be more than sublime. To try some new things. Don't get stuck in that rut. Okay, let's do your oracles, Tinu. We're doing past life cards today. Poonam, you need to jump on the queue. I wouldn't bother asking until you're on the queue. Okay, we've got Rise of Civilization, planner, developer, dreamer, organizer. So you were a other relative in the age of discovery. Overcoming fear was your lesson. So I hope you've overcome fear. Public execution was your death in Russia. And the trauma was betrayal. You were betrayed in that life. You lived, had a prophet-led faith, and you were quite promiscuous, which would have been frowned on at that time. Hi, Zed. Thank you, Tina. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another daily read. And don't forget to you can get a mini read for a small PayPal donation. Okay, next up, we got Sega. Sega, are you around? You didn't answer when I called you before. I think you've left. Thank you, Tinu. Serenity Wind, you're up after Zillion. So we've got Rose, we've got Zillion, we've got Serenity Wind, we've got Poonan, and then we've got Zed. Sega. Is Rose around? Rose, if you could get ready. Rose, do you know I understand? And tell me what kind of a read you are, so what kind of a read you want, so we can just get started on you if Sega doesn't come in. All right, we're going to do Rose next. We're going to do Rose now. I don't think Sega's here. So you understand, could you know if George will reach out to me this month? Not in contact at the moment. Will George reach out to Rose this month? The pendulum says yes. I think he will reach out, Rose. Okay, you got your identity was a lover in the World War age. Your lesson to learn was becoming more natural. So I hope you're a natural person and you're not a faker. You miscarried or died at birth, and it was in a lost civilization. Your trauma in that lifetime was oppression, and you had a fanatical faith. You were also a spinster. So you were a lover, so you slept, you were promiscuous as well. Rose, just remember, don't give away your milk for free. Always make people buy your cow before you give them milk. Thank you, Rose. That's been your read for today. Next up, we've got Zillion. Is Zillion around? Zillion and then Serenity Wind. Hi, do you want to just understand? Thank you, Rose. Zillion, do you want to just understand? And tell me what kind of a read you want. Thanks, Zillion. What kind of a read are we doing? Serenity Wind. Do you want to get ready too? Do you not? I know I understood, so you don't have to I understand. But could you tell me what kind of a read you want? So it's already there, so I can move on with you. And Zillion Killen, what kind of a read are we doing for you, darling? Come here, Puff. Fuck. I'm still not finished making those cards yet. I'm making a deck of cards for career cards, so I can't find any that I like. Actually, I can't find any. So let's see what we get. Competition, conflict, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, struggle, opposition, battles, aggression, temper, clashing personalities, egos, strikes, chaos, unruliness, being defensive or territorial. It's a no card. You can pick a different kind of... No, just stick with this now. I'll just go with it. So where work's concerned, there might be a conflict or some fighting or arguments. There might be disagreements and there'll be a struggle. There's going to be opposition and some battles. Aggression and temper are likely to happen with clashing of personalities or egos. There could even be strikes and chaos. There's definitely going to be unruliness. Try not to be too defensive or territorial. Let's give you a past life card. Okay. You were a wife in the late modern age. Walking the middle path was your lesson. And you died in childbirth in the Middle East. And material loss was one of your traumas. So you lost all your belongings. You had a physiological faith. And you were a widow or a widower. So don't be afraid to lose all your things. They're just belongings. They're just material things. They don't matter. Only things that matter are the things that you can take with you when you die. That's the only things that matter. Thank you, Zillion Kiln. I didn't even put you on the screen. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Sorry, Serenity, you're up next. This one's for you, Serenity. Just a general. Hey, Christina, baby. Okay. Fear, anxiety, terror, negativity. You might be deeply unhappy. It could be stressful. You could have burdens that are overwhelming you. You could be at breaking point with an inability to cope or face life. Mental anguish and guilt and regret and remorse. The only way to fix them is to start counting your blessings. You need to realize what you need to have to be grateful for. You need to stop worrying about a future that hasn't happened yet, and you need to stop living in a past that cannot be changed. Don't stress. If you worry more about what's happening right now, you don't have to stress about what's happening in the future or in the past. So we've got identity was a husband. In the early modern age, the lesson was gluttony. So you were quite a glutton in this life. You died of dementia in Africa, and abandonment was your trauma. So you might have abandonment issues in this life. Ascetic faith, and you're quite obsessive in love. You're an obsessive husband. You might have been quite dangerous too. Yes, Serenity. I hope you're not like that now, possessive and obsessive. When you fall in love, try to stay focused on the fact that love isn't the be-all and end-all. Like it is, but only if you find love in yourself rather than in other people. Because if you feel like someone's going to complete you because you're only half a person, and that means you're broken. Serenity. You can't complete yourself with another half-broken person. Thank you, Serenity. Oh, sugar. I need a quick break, guys. It's starting to get to me. I'm really super hot. I've been reading straight for, an hour and a half. Just give me a second. So let me see. Who are we up to? We're up to Poonam. So Poonam, are you around? And then we got Zed, Christina, and Nikita. So Poonam, are you around? She was too stunned to speak. Yeah, you get that when you listen to me. I do stun people. Prana, you're not on the queue. You need to get on the queue, exclamation join. Poonam, do you want to just type what kind of read? I'm just going to put on a quick video, go and get another drink, and we'll do yours when I come back. Okay. Poonam. General guidance. Okay. Okay, we've got travel, moving abroad, foreign land, foresight. Okay, so you might be moving abroad to a foreign land. You might be traveling. This card has foresight, so it'll take planning, forward planning, and moving forward. You're going to gain self-confidence and self-belief if you do go overseas, and it'll bring you freedom and success. You'll be happy with the choices and the outcome, but it will take a lot of hard work, which will pay off. Let's get you an oracle. Past life one. Whoops. Poonam, are you there? Just quiet today. You know, it feels like I'm telling a fictional story with my cards. It never resonates with me.
Hearing phantom, please. Right, thank you.
Okay. No, I dropped it. Hang on, I'll find it. Okay. So you were a diplomat, a peacemaker, a pacifist, or a mediator. You were a father in the late Middle Ages. Your lesson to learn was peace. You died of old age in India, and you were a witness or a bystander to a horrible thing that happened. Your faith was secret, and you were LGBT. So you had a secret. Okay, thank you, Poonam. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Zed, are you around? Zed. You got Zed, then Christina, baby, Nikita, and Amanda. Thank you, Poonam. Zed. Hey Zed, how you doing? What kind of a read do you want? Do you want to just I understand for me, darling? I understand and then tell me what kind of a read. Thanks, Zed. I love reading. I want to know about your dream girl. Let's see what the cards pick up. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So, yes, you do have love coming towards you. The universe is guiding you towards your special person. You just need to be patient and stop. Yeah, you have to stop asking, to be honest. You just have to stop asking and let it come to you, because when you're asking, oh, is that the person, is it going to come soon? When you're wondering about your love, you're manifesting, and you're manifesting blockages for yourself. So just release when, release how. I want you to get out there and I want you to meet new people, because you can't find new love if you don't meet new people. And you usually find love through a friend of a friend. So I want you to go and meet these friends of friends. Get to know some different people so that you can have the possibility to find love. You've got to give yourself a chance then. You can't win the lotto if you never buy a ticket. You know what I mean? So identity, sibling. We've got classical antiquity was a time frame, and leadership was your lesson. So you need to be a strong leader always, and a good follower too. You died in a fire in Northern Europe location. You had physical limitations, and that was the trauma through that life. You're agnostic or atheist, and you had domestic abuse at home. You lived through it. Okay, Zed, that's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Just believe that you are worthy of love as well. That always helps. Okay, I'm having a nice walk. I'm hot as fuck. Christina, baby, you're ready for me. I love that. I love that you just come in. Okay. I'm just having a bite of my ice block. How does Anton feel towards me now? Gifted me pizza the other day. And one of your favourite late night hangouts. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me know. I love getting good feedback. I never know how I'm doing. Okay. So, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is always a loss. Like, so fives are losses. And the Five of Swords is conflict, defeat, ongoing stress, a battle and loss. So usually this card, I tell people, in the defeat, there will be great benefits. So I feel like there is a battle with these two, and she's winning, and he's losing, but he's going to win in the end because he's going to win her love. So I feel like that's you doing a little dance of flirtation. So keep up the flirting. And flirting only means looking someone in the eyes with a smile. Like with a smile in your eyes. Looking at someone with a smile in your eyes. I don't mean flirting by being sexual at all. I mean just when you're talking to them, have that smile in your eyes. And that's how you flirt. Hi, Carlo. You need to get onto the queue. Okay. Christina, let's get a past life card. Okay. You're a young adult male in the early stone age. Your lesson was hubris. I don't know what hubris is. You died in an animal attack in the jungle, and the trauma was accident. You saw an accident in that life, and nature-based faith. You were very possessive. You were quite a possessive young male. And because of that, you ended up alone. So try not to be so possessive in this life. Just understand that everyone has their own way. You can't help them. You can't give them the answers. And you can't stop them from doing what they need to do to learn their own lessons, Christina baby. Thank you. That's been your read for today. Oh, thank you. You're handing out little compliments today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nikita, you're up next. It's always good to know how I go. I really never can tell. I just wait for someone to tell me I'm doing a bad job, really. Nikita, are you around? Let me just hook into my ice block. Thanks for understanding, darling. What kind of a read do you want? Nadal, you need to jump on the queue. Exclamation join. Nikita. No, you need to add yourself, mate. Exclamation join. It's do it yourself. I don't fucking help you. If you need help to do something as simple as join my queue, you don't deserve a reading. So if you were wondering if it was a test, it is now. Yeah, you passed. Great. Some people don't, Nadal. Nikita, what are we doing, darling? You're wasting time. What kind of a read are we doing? Are we doing a love reading? Are we doing a general reading? Are we doing a reading from your guides, from your God, from your angels, from your passed away loved ones? Do we want a specific question? I'm giving you 30 seconds. Nikita, 30 seconds and then I'm moving on. Nikita, it's such a shame. You got all the way here and you didn't get a reading. Because you didn't tell me what kind of a reading you want. We're moving on. So next up, we've got Amanda. Is Amanda here? Thanks for joining the queue, Carla. Amanda. Thanks for your patience. Guys, I appreciate your time. It is important. Amanda, do you want to just I understand for me? And tell me what kind of a read you want. Amanda. Love reading. Sure. Surprise. You may be about to be surprised. Now, I can't tell you what that surprise is, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? You're about to be surprised. We've got psychic, high priestess, astrologer, gypsy, or prophet. Okay, your identity was a mother. In the age of enlightenment, the lessons you had to learn was truth and discernment. You died of poison in the Arctic or the Antarctic, and the trauma that you lived through was war. You had a sacrificial faith, and you were polyamorous or polygamous love. So you were a sister wife. You had one husband and a couple of wives there. You were one of the wives. So it might be hard for you to share men. Hello, private name. You need to jump on the queue. Thank you. That was one of your past lives. Remembering that past lives directly affect your current lives. Thank you. That was your read. Yeah, I am. Private name, I am doing free readings. You just got to jump on my queue. Exclamation join. Okay, we got Perna next. Perna, are you around? Then we've got Nadell and Kayla Brock. Okay, so if Perna doesn't come, you can be up to Perna. Okay? Sorry it took so long. Thanks, private name. Okay, so Perna says, I'm here. I understand. That's great. Thanks for doing that. Love reading and career reading for me. You have to pick one or the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on the general cards that have love meanings, and we just do potluck, whatever comes up. So we've got the collaboration card. So this card is about work. It could be talking about an apprenticeship or learning and studying, growing in your business, hard work and commitment, building on success, collaboration, teamwork, determination, your goals. You must have dedication and attention to detail. And just be careful, because as as you do start succeeding, people will become jealous of you and start gossiping. So it's a yes card. You should do an apprenticeship or some sort of study, and then start doing a career. You've got something like that coming up. The collaboration is the key with that card, so make sure you're working in with someone else, because that's where you're going to find the most success, Perna. Okay, let's get a past life card for you. Okay, we got ascetic. So you Buddhist ascetic, Christian ascetic, hermit, or a mystic. And you were a adult female in a Neolithic revolution. The lesson you had to do was overcoming loss. So you lost someone very important to you and you had to overcome the loss. You died in a drowning incident in North America, and the trauma you lived through was disaster, a natural disaster. Magic-based faith, and you had a non-possessive love. Okay, thank you. That was your read, Perna. Please come tomorrow for another free daily read. Don't forget you can get a mini read for a small PayPal donation. Sagar, you're next. Sagar, I know you already understand, because I saw that you were almost ready. What kind of a read are we doing for you today? I don't remember what kind of a read, and it's way too far back to go and get it now. Sagar, are you there? That's right, pick any card. I've got to work your light card for you, Sagar. I put my hand in and I lucky dipped. I didn't look. Oh, love reading. Okay. Why didn't you say that in the first place, Sagar? Romance Angels it is. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive of the highest energy of all. It is safe for you. I find it. Safe for you to love. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. If you have a shield around your heart, how does love get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. You say that's exactly what you need to hear. Oh, good. Glad I could help. Let's give you a love card for your oracle. Signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. So you might see a lot of twos. Follow the twos. Twos are about partnerships. Got to look for the numbers, Sagar. Okay, thank you, Sagar. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Nadell, are you in the room? Nadell, then Kayla, then private name. Look for the twos. The number 2. Sagar, follow the twos. Hi, Nadell. Thanks for understanding. Current feelings and actions of Jake for you. No contact for 3 days. Get private names. There's Kayla and then you. Thanks, Sagar. I appreciate that. Okay, soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. Nadell. Your soul is preparing to reconnect with someone from a past life. So Jake might be someone you can learn from. It could be a lesson or a blessing. If I had to read his current feelings, it could be Jake that Jake that you're connecting to in a soul connection. So you might have connected to him in other ways, but now you're going to connect in a soul way. And to do that, you have to be really good friends. So I want you to concentrate on the friendship and not on the romantic side of things. I know romance is exciting and we get all caught up in it, but concentrate on the friendship and being a good friend. And then he'll surprise you with the romance because that's what he wants to do. Guys like to chase, and it doesn't work if you're being chased and you know you're being chased. You react differently, you flirt differently. So I want you to concentrate on being a friend to him. If he is your soul connection person, then that's going to be very important, Nadell. Okay, that's been your read for today. I've got to give you an oracle, sorry. Okay, Camille and Jonah, you need to get on my queue. I'm just about to shut the queue because I've got to still do a TikTok tonight. So we've got artists, we've got a hobbyist, model, professional, collector. So you were an adult male in the early Stone Age. The lesson was hubris. You died in an animal attack in the jungle, and the trauma was accidental. Nature-based faith, and you were a possessive lover. You were quite possessive. So I hope you're on top of that. It might come across as being needy, but as a male, it comes across as possessive. Thank you, Nadell. That's your read for today. Jonah, you need to get on my queue. Camille, you need to get on my queue. I'm shutting the queue after this next reading. Kayla, are you there? Kayla and then private name. Ria, you need to get on my queue. You've only got a little while. I'm closing the queue. So please get on my queue. Exclamation join, guys. Kayla, you understand? I love reading. Have you met your soulmate? Private name, you're next. I love how you said I was accurate, Saga. I never know if I am. But I'm glad some people are telling me now. It's been 6 months, so I think some of the things I'm predicting are starting to kind of happen. Okay. Has Kayla met her soulmate? Okay, I got 2 cards for you. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships and look deep within your emotions. So the answers are within you, Kayla. Do you think you've met your soulmate? Guys, last chance to get on the queue, exclamation join. After this reading, I'm closing the queue. Kayla, do you believe that you've met your soulmate yet? Because the cards are telling me that you've got the answer within you. So what's the answer, darling? If you tell me a name, I'll ask the oracle. Well, do you have a name? You must have an idea of who it might have been. See, okay. Is Cole Kayla's soulmate? Yes. See, you knew the answer. You probably just didn't want to admit it to yourself. But I want you to know, Kayla, you have many soulmates in your lifetime. Some people are there for a short period of time to teach you a lesson. Some people are there for a blessing of your whole life. And you will meet a new soulmate if you let yourself. Just open up your soul. Okay. Let's get you a past life card. Okay, guys, last chance to get on the queue. After I finish this reading, I'm closing the queue. So if you're not on the queue, please get on it now. Exclamation join. So we've got saintly, philanthropist, caretaker, martyr, savior, or hero. Your identity was a friend. In the American Civil War era, your lesson was passive conformity. So don't passively conform. You have to have your own mind. Died of torture in the underground civilization. Psychological and verbal abuse was your trauma in that lifetime. Your faith was a cult, and you had a companionship rather than a love or a marriage. You just had a companionship. Okay, thank you, Kayla. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another read. All right, I'm closing the queue now. Private name, you're up. Thanks for being patient. I understand that your time is very valuable. Thanks for jumping on the queue, Bantica. Hi, Neelam. How are you doing? You just made it. Private name. Do you want to just understand for me? I just need you to understand, and then I'll do your question straight away. Will I get in trouble at my job? I'm asking because everyone received a warning. Well, did you do the wrong thing? Because if you did the wrong thing, you deserve a warning. Don't try to get out of things that, like, honestly. Private name. Do you deserve a warning? Don't try to get out of it if you deserve it. Just go and take it. Will private name get a warning at work? Yes. But if you get a warning, you obviously deserve it because you've got to sign the warning to say you agree. Yeah, but you obviously know you did something wrong if you're worried about a warning. So what did you do wrong? Because the whole thing here is you're not taking blame. And that's the problem, private name. So what did you do wrong? What did everyone else do wrong? Why is everyone getting warnings? What are you doing wrong? You don't just get warnings for nothing. It's the point. So if you're getting a warning, it's because you did something wrong and you've got to take the blame for it. And there's no point hiding out. Okay. No, the queue's shut. Is it serious? Ha! It said yes, in your mind it is. In your mind it's serious, but in my mind it's not serious. Because it said yes and no. It's going to be something small. It's nothing to worry about. Don't stress out, private name. You know what you're stressing about? The fact that you don't know and you're going, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? No, you're not going to get in trouble. You're just going to get a written warning. It's nothing big. Everyone gets them. It might be doing something as simple as, I don't know, being rude to a customer or something, or turning up late at work. It might not even be like anything important. Like it might be just being late for work or something. You might get a warning. It'll be something small. Don't stress out. Stop worrying about a future that's not written yet, darling. So we've got grandparent. You were a grandparent in this past life, in the Crusades and Inquisition. Your lesson was power. You were learning to use and not abuse power. The death was hypothermia in Oceania. Loss of status or reputation is a trauma. Mystical faith, and you were having a love affair. So you had a love affair. Okay, thank you, private name. That's been your read for today. Sorry, guys, I told you I was closing the queue. Anyone who comes in later, I'm really sorry. I'm pretty tired and it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let me just see how many people I've read today. I'm up to number 47, so I'm exhausted today. I usually only read about 40 people. So Neelam, are you around? Sorry, guys, you'll have to catch me tomorrow. Avantika, you're up next. You're my last person. Thanks for being patient and waiting. I'm just checking if Neelam was here. Hi, Neelam. Thanks for understanding. Would Dayla propose to me? Would Dayla propose to Neelam? The pendulum says yes. I'm going to give you a love card. We've got confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. I'm going to say the answers are coming from within. So I want you to, in particular, to daydream and try not to direct where the daydream's going. You just need to go and daydream and let the angels talk to you. Get your guidance from within, not on the outside, okay? It's the most pure way you can do it. I'm sorry, Kevin Tribwan. Sorry, the team. I've read like about 50 people today, so I'm really tired. I had to close the queue. Otherwise, I'd never get off. Thank you, Neelam. That's you done. Avantika's next, and Avantika's the last person. And Avantika, I want to say thank you for helping everyone out. Yeah, sorry to the team. I want to say thank you for helping everyone out, though, Avantika. Yeah, I know 50 people today I've read. I usually only read about 40 people. But today it's been crazy. I don't know the team. Yeah, I didn't play music once. I didn't play any music. I just read for the whole 2 hours. Avantika, let's get you started. So, Avantika, do you know I understand for me? And tell me what kind of a read. Now, thank you, the team. We got lots of good feedback today, too. I've had a really good day. Thanks for understanding. What kind of a read are we doing, darling? Is love coming towards you anytime soon? Dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each of them to make them a reality. So, I'm going to tell you how to manifest it. And then to come, you don't need to ask if love is coming for you soon. What we're going to do is we're going to manifest it to come to you soon. So you are going to put on music and you're going to sing and you're going to dance and you're going to do that until you're feeling really happy. And when you're feeling really happy, you're going to pretend it's 5 years from now and you're already married and you're writing a letter to your husband. And I want you to write out all the things that you love about your husband. Oh, I love that you give me flowers. I love that you always do something special on my birthday. I love that you say I love you in so many ways. I want you to tell me exactly what you want your husband to do, but I want you to do it like you're writing him a letter and you're already married to him, okay? It's important to pretend you're already married. So I want you to manifest it. And don't put a time on it. Don't say when you want to manifest it. Don't say how you're going to manifest it or who you're going to manifest. Just don't put a face on that man. Let the face come to you, okay? Don't direct it. Let it direct you, okay? Avantika, it's the quickest way to get it. Otherwise, it takes too long. Okay, let's get a past life card for you, Avantika. So we've got identity was another relative. Age of discovery was a time frame. Overcoming fear was your lesson. I hope you don't let fear will lie to your face, so fuck fear. I hope you learnt that lesson. Public execution was your death in Russia, and the trauma you lived in this life was betrayal. Someone betrayed you. Prophet-led faith, and you were promiscuous. Thank you. That's been your reader, man, to come. What are you guys saying? Why are you laughing your ass off? The thing is, I wasn't aware I'm manifesting. Like, I just vibe with music. The team. Yes, you're manifesting when you do that. That's how you manifest. It's the quickest way to trick your body into feeling joy. And the only way to manifest successfully is to do it while you're feeling joy. In a past life, Avantika, in a past life, so promiscuous people are really people who don't have any confidence. So it just means that in your past life, you didn't have confidence, okay? And you tried to get confidence by sleeping with people. Don't worry about it. It's your past life. You've learned. You're not promiscuous in this life. That's one lesson learned. Tick that one off the list, Avantika. Okay, guys. That's your reads for today. And the end of the show. And you sleep with your dog and he kicks you off the bed. I sleep with 2 dogs. But I have a queen size bed and I just sleep with my 2 dogs. They've got one side of the bed and I have the other side. You were like, what the fuck? No, well, it's definitely a lesson you learnt. You can tick that off the list. All right, guys. We're going to play the end sequence, but before we do, I want to play for you a video, guys, because you know that I am not just here to do readings for you. I'm here to actually turn on your superpowers so that you can use your psychic abilities too. Because I don't want to just give you a fish, I want to teach you to fish. So the best way, and because I cheated everything. I'm a genius and I just work out how to cheat. So I cheated when I was turning on my psychic abilities. I started doing pendulum first, And pendulum kind of tunes you in to source or whatever you guys think is what we're tuning into when we're doing readings. But pendulum's the way I did that. So I'm going to play a pendulum video for my pendulum class. If anyone wants to do pendulum class, just let me know. If you can't afford $50, we can sort something out. But if you can afford pendulum class, I really recommend you do it. So guys, if you do want to turn on your superpowers, if you do want to go through the awakening, if you do want to know what spiritual gifts you're going to get, you need to do pendulum. It's a must. It's the quickest way to cheat. Let's just say that. Okay. We're going to see you tomorrow. Thank you. Light and love to everyone. I really love reading you guys, and we're starting to grow now. It's starting to get interesting. Before you know it, the team, you'll be in my entourage. We'll be traveling the world because I want to make this into a travel show too. I've got lots of plans.